Okay, this will probably be the last video of the session. We're standing out here outside the Gilded Gate. I took some more time to look through all of the pillars. The sheet of paper is just scribbled with a variety of notes. I could have at least taken a look at the inscriptions. I don't know exactly what's going to be needed. Let's have a follower activate the mechanisms, and... Pedro! Go for it. Pedro Alvarado eyes the wall skeptically. Ah, shit. Okay, the first pillar was Tezcatlipoca, and I remember that engraving involved a jaguar on it. Jaguar, waves, dog, flower, skull, ring cloud, snake, hummingbird. So we're going to go ahead and pick jaguar. Now the next one involved Quetzalcoatl, being the second son, and he was a serpent. A snake. So we'll go ahead and select that one. Now the next one was Tlaloc, the great god. I think Rain Cloud is the most fitting for him. And the final one was Chali, and I think Waves fits her. Flower, skull, hummingbird, and dog all fit other gods, which were not depicted on the pillars. When Pedro presses the fourth button, the rest of the buttons slide into the gate, and a loud creaking sound betrays the inner workings of old machinery. Your procession takes a step back, while the enormous door slides aside with a low groan and reveals the entrance to a gleaming city beyond. So I guess I should have looked at the test before I started taking notes, because I can do that in this society. Look at tests before I take notes. Oh well. Did more learning than I had to, but I got it on the first try. Sweet. I'm awesome. Well, Where the hell are we? I have suspicions. But that would just be silly if we were there, right? Right? I mean, I guess this is a fanciful game. And supernatural, so I could be anywhere. The game creators want me to be, and I'm willing to suspend my disbelief to go along with this. Oh, only 6 meat. It's certainly better than, suspending my disbelief for that one fight. Let's go ahead and make a save here. This will, I'm pretty sure it'll be the final video of the session. And, go ahead and peek your heads in. As soon as we grab the loot. Loot is important. Ha! Speaking of loot. Well... I think all the guild here, all the gilded edges, and, you know, the fact that the buildings look as if they're made out of gold themselves, I think I know where we are. Do you know where we are, viewers? You've discovered El Dorado, the legendary lost city of gold. That's an achievement. Well, it's less lost now that you've found it, of course, but it's a catchy name, so you may as well keep it. El Dorado Plaza. Enter the city. A light rain falls across the palm-lined streets of the abandoned city, and a quiet unease spreads among your people as they whisper their own theories about how a city of gold could come to be completely devoid of life. Fortunately, their spirits quickly lift when El Dorado's overgrown buildings turn out to be littered with valuable historical artifacts, all, of course, made out of gold. Your expedition files into the main plaza of the city, from which you can make forays into the surrounding buildings. Think you catch a glimpse of movement according to the plaza, but when you look, there's nothing. Let us scavenge above ground. 800 valuables. Your expedition moves to the old homes and gathers all the valuables they can find above ground. The buildings are in a remarkable condition, leading you to wonder how recently the city was deserted. A vague sense of unease comes over you as you sift through the debris, and several times you think you hear footsteps behind you. Return to the plaza. Your expedition once more returns to the quiet plaza. The haul was good, and yet your people don't seem quite comfortable being in this place. Bernardo Trevino returns last from a foray into the houses near the gate, looking particularly ill at ease. The soldier tosses his spoils unhappily into the pile. I don't like this, Capitan. I think somebody followed us in until we opened the gate. I keep seeing movement, hearing footsteps. Nods and murmurs of agreement from the rest of your followers seems to indicate that everybody else has picked up similar indications.
There's certainly something wrong here. Fortify our position in the plaza. Prepare for trouble.
Your expedition members bring out their equipment and get the caravan out of the way. They drag a few slabs of stone into position to use for cover. When you're just about ready, a chilling war cry echoes down the abandoned streets. Arrows begin to rain from the sky, burying themselves in the mud or bouncing off the raised shields of your troops. For a moment, everything is quiet, and then 8 painted tribal warriors burst out into the plaza. We will have time to prepare. Good! Let us bring the team. Go! Probably have some minor equipment that I might have needed to replace. Oh well. Alright everyone, we have ourselves a legendary city of gold to take for our own. We have 5 enemies over there, and 8, huh? Oh my, we have ourselves quite a dance here. Shaman, champion, Amazon, warrior, trapper, good, no veteran trappers. I love how the veteran trapper is like my single greatest enemy. That's 6. Sergeant, champion, man-at-arms, warrior, Amazon, veteran trapper. You die. A total of 11. Oh boy. Now, I think my goal here, rather than taking some defensive posture, is to deal with one group first before I turn around and handle the other. I believe that is the most prudent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to reach anyway. It's fine. The scouts can definitely reach. Now, things to get. There's so many things I could try to place in places. I have no idea what sort of placement would be effective at all. And I could try to protect off this area? I don't think I will. I'll definitely need to make more cannonballs later, though. I think I'm going to go ahead and place this thing. You know, obviously we need to have it in a good place. Obviously. So that's not in my way of my troops who are moving. We'll go ahead and place it here. Good. And spike traps, yeah, I don't know. Good, I get first turn. That was a concern, but thankfully I, for the most part, get first turn. First come, first turn. Champion is the champion and the veteran trapper are the most alarming for me, and hopefully they don't have traps prepared. Otherwise I would be distraught. Just go ahead and feint. I'm getting my scouts into a pretty rough and risky position here, but I think it's worth it. I need to lay down some fire. Well, some damage, you know. Stuff like that. I was hoping I could get lucky enough to finish you off here. And I've put myself in like a horrible flanking situation here. That's been known to happen from time to time. Flanks. Flanking. Fun. Flanking fun. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4... Let's go ahead and fully commit to the position we're in. And perhaps if we hug people so closely, they won't be in a position to flank us. Because they won't be able to maneuver. Everyone is technically engaged? Yes, they are. Good. I could have her move up, Isabella, and just shoot someone. Maybe attempt to get... There we go. Maybe attempt to get a kill. Come on! Yes! 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 Brilliant! Don't have to worry about him stunning at all. That is simply marvelous. Good. Everyone's engaged. Everyone has a dance partner. Everyone has a dance partner. Everyone's a winner. Yes, that's what matters. The trapper won't be so much of a threat, I don't think. Not with so many allies around. We'll do this. That will suffice. I don't want to walk myself into a flank, though. And, I did have Pedro here who could have offered me another shot at dealing with that problem. Well, we'll risk Pedro's life here, life and limb, move him up here, and give it a shot. Nicely done, Pedro. Nicely done. Okay. The other team, who does not have a veteran trapper, but they do have a shaman. Moving over. Oh man. This is gonna be fun. Look at all these units moving! And this photograph. Hot damn. Amazon has got to go. Nope, 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 nope. Oh man, that was rough. Of course. Why would God actually favor me with something? Well, Bernardo, you dug it on the chin there. That's for sure. You can take a nap. And let's go ahead and finish her off. Wow, that was something special right there. Let's go ahead and stun you as well. Bernardo needs a break from damage there for sure. Go ahead and fold up. Good. We should be able to finish him off. And go ahead and position ourselves here to try to stay away from the quickly approaching danger. We've got to stun him, Bernardo. We can use to stun this guy again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, we'll do that. That will suffice. Alright. Next turn. We'll let these units creep closer, and we might get a cannonball off on them. I don't know, we'll see. Those Amazons, man. Whew, that was rough. Double move! He's on fire! Damn. Could have gone worse. Could have also gone better, though, that's for sure. The natives are too separated here for me to get a good cannonball strike. Which is fine. That's fine. Okay. Get that hit off. Focus fire on you. Did not finish the job. Okay. What matters more to me? I'd rather finish off this warrior, so... Sneaky. Good, 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 good. That actually gives you the freedom to come down here. Finish that job, too. Who's the most injured here? That's still Bernardo. Okay. I definitely do not want Pedro to be the one who's exposed to danger out of the entire team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there should be no way that he should be able to reach any of my guys to cause them harm. Which is good. Definitely good. Let's go ahead and align people here. We'll have the injured ones behind the not-so-injured ones. There we go. That will suffice. I think, for now. This guy's screwed. We might not have a great flanking position on him, though. That's true. I do like flank. It would maximize damage output. There we go. That'll do. Let's go ahead and fold all the way down there. We'll have Anna stick out like a sore thumb, because she can. Don't you curse me, Shaman. I don't think he has enough promotions to do that. Trapper might get a shot in. Nope, Trapper wants to double move. Alright. Don't mind me as I proceed to engage you in combat, then, Mr. Trapper. Oh! I underestimate how far these units can move. I really do. It's pretty impressive. Rita's pretty bad off now. Alright. Oh, are you kidding me? You're not kidding me. Restore. Well, good job charging in, asshole. I mean, never mind that you are full of death. You're bad things are about to happen to you. You charged in, and that's exactly what matters, sir. You're a winner. Yes, without a doubt, 100% a winner. Would you like to find out what you've won? Give you a hint. It's a brand new car. Welcome to Sarcasm and Cynicism, brought to you by Grimith. Go ahead and sneak. Go ahead and allow you that strike. And then I'll have you retaliate. I was hoping to free up Daniela there completely, but I didn't. Like I said, you won a brand new car! Oh boy. Let's use a cannonball. We'll place it there. Good. Offer some weakness singing. That didn't make sense. I'm kind of scared to move any of my units forward. Out of fear that an Amazon will lay the smackdown on me. I don't want to be knocked out here. That's why I actually did a bit of weakening. We'll stay here. It's kind of safer here. Go cannon power. Oh, engaged me in melee. You brave fool. Rita? Uh-oh. Okay. That could have been worse. I'll take that. Whatever. Alright. Could have definitely been worse. Alright. Let's go ahead and polish off some more people here. What I'm looking for is instant flankability. Like here. You actually have your stun back. Most of you have your stun back. Yes! Good. Allows me to be a little crazy here. You don't get a turn. You do not get a turn, Mr. Veteran Champion. Alright. And, you know, come to think of it, definitely come to think of it here. Neither do you, Mr. Shaman. Sit there and think about what you did, because it's fine. Now, what can I do with you to move you into an adequate position for me to... Can't get a flank off without taking an attack of opportunity. That's a damn shame. Is there anyone I can move up there? No. Pedro? That's insane. I don't think I can move Pedro like that. Let me rephrase that. I don't think I want to move Pedro like that. I don't think that's worth it for a little bit flag. Yeah, let's just go ahead and weaken you. That's fine. Could have been better. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Could have been rain. Like now. It's raining now. Cannonball could finish him off. I'd be a bit concerned about friendly fire, though. Let's not do that. Let's not launch a cannon into everyone. Tactical move! Hey, that works. Of course, you're free to shoot at me. And hit once. Okay. Alright, here's the next goal. You have your stun free. You do not. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There. So now you can rush up and stun the champion. Stun lock. La 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 la. Rita is the most hurt, so let's go ahead and patch her up. And, get a sword on, that bastard. Yay for stun lock, yay. And... let's go ahead and weaken. Good. Good, 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 good. Yep, that's pretty much what had to happen there. We should be able to finish this fight in this turn. Let's go ahead and get started with that, then. You're out. Like a light bulb. Go, Bernardo!
Truck stick.
That's how 11 people are taken care of with 6 and a cannonball. Probably didn't have to use the cannonball, but I think it helped. Might have made a difference there. The protectors of El Dorado fought to the death, refusing to yield even as they were on the ground covered in their own blood. You search their corpses and find out a single thing of value. 800 experience. Bernardo Trevino wipes the sweat and dirt from the battle off his face. Looks like the coast is clear now. We should be able to search the palace and the temple in peace if you feel up to it. Teresa Sanchez frowns. That seems dangerous, and we just made it out of one unexpected battle alive. Do you really wish to put us all at risk again already, Bernardo? Rita Martinez strikes by hearty laughter. Don't be such a coward, Teresa. We won this one, didn't we? What makes you think the next will be any different? Let's get down there and see what this husk of a city has on offer. Julio Barreto slaps Martinez on the back. You're speaking my language, friend. Lead the way. Well, let's go for it then. The Palace of El Dorado is a whole little city within the city of buildings that sprawls across the center of the city. Intuitively, that's a lot of city on one word. Intuitively, the throne room is located in the largest central building. It's a cavernous room with the most enormous imposing throne standing at the far wall atop a tall staircase. The walls of the room are adorned with glyphs that tell some sort of chronicle in the many smaller rooms, which isn't saying much. Along the hallways circumventing the throne room are decorated with priceless statues, golden bowls, stacked high with precious gems, and ornamented wooden boxes full of jewelry. Let's start with glyphs. Your scholars set to work reading and interpreting the glyphs, the GLYPS, meticulously copying the story into their journals as they go. When they compare their notes and cross-reference the glyphs with what they know about Aztec culture and language and the history of the region, they begin to get an idea of the story told by the intricate murals. It appears the people of El Dorado had a very strong relationship to gold. They used gold not only in their building materials, but also in their food.
Imagine that.
As far as we can tell, the glyphs tell a story of how the gods became offended that the citizens took their gift of boundless gold for granted and squandered it so. The gods cursed the city. The people of El Dorado began to fall ill, and most of them died. Eventually they understood what had befallen them and left this cursed city of gold to live a more humble life.
I can certainly think of better uses for such riches.
Julio chuckles in agreement. Take all valuables. 50 experience. Your people spread out and collect the many valuable artifacts littering the rooms around the central throne room. Some of your people come across a pedestal with a statuette the size of a cat made from pure gold. Just as Ana Vidal lifts it off the pedestal, Daniela Hernandez sprints across the room and jumps into her, pushing her out of the way to safety as trapdoors open in the floor all the way around the pedestal. Ooh. Oh. Good job, Daniela. Scout saving another scout. Thanks to the watchful eyes of Daniela, you managed to loot the palace without anybody getting hurt. Sweet. Another 800 valuables. It's a shame we can't load up the entire city with us and put it on a wagon. Let's go ahead and save the game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine. What's up here? El Dorado Temple. Your expedition splits up and you begin to explore the ruins of the old temple. Inside one of the larger constructions, you discover an old arena with a beautiful collection of weapons and armor, all of course coated in gold, including an amazingly decorated war spear that must have served some ritual function. You know, this sounds like a horrible idea, taking valuables from a temple. And I don't think I would do it in this situation, knowing what we know now. Now. But, with that being said, it's all about exploring, right? We can take the valuables from ruins, leave the valuables among the ruins. I hope this doesn't result in me having to sacrifice someone. That's the situation that seems like I'm gonna have to sacrifice someone. You know, to like leave it alive or some shit, or sacrifice valuables or something or another. Let's take the valuables from the ruins though, so that everyone at home gets to see this and I can confirm my suspicions. Oh. A few of your people are waiting for you there, eager for you to come and see something they've discovered. It turns out to be a sacrificial chamber full of holy relics of purest gold. The inscriptions surrounding the entrance appear to speak of wrathful gods and ancient curses and make your people a little apprehensive. Daniela Hernandez looks at the spoils with an unhappy expression on her face. I'm not sure about this, Reaper. It doesn't seem right for us to take things that were given by the natives to their gods. Alejandro Pintado replies with a shocked tone. Given by the pagans to their pagan gods, Daniela. By taking these riches, at most we risk to offend figments of primitive imaginations. In fact, one might say it is our right or even our duty to claim these unholy sacrifices. You know, I don't think they're figments of imagination, Alejandro. I'm just throwing that out there. We kinda saw the lock. Or, you know, I think it was the lock. Yeah. Kinda saw a dog god. You know, just throwing that out there. Isabella frowns deeply. Something about this just doesn't sit right with me. Superstition or not, I think we ought to leave this chamber as we found it. Julio Barreto looks like he can't believe his ears. Are you jesting? Look at all that gold! Look at the gems, the jade! There must be just short of 1,000 reales. Reals. Worth of riches in this room. You know, we've had that word come up before. Reales. Good. I pulled out my note card where there's things. I'm gonna leave the relics in the temple. Yeah. You see? I need to remind all of you, apparently, that we saw a fucking dog god! Despite your orders... Oh. No, Carlos Zaraga can't resist the temptation to sneak a golden goblet into his sack before leaving the room. The exact moment the veteran scholar crosses the doorstep to the temple with the goblet, a beam of blood-red light seems to emanate from nowhere and everywhere. The light starkly illuminates the tall statue of a masculine person near the center of the room. You know, I did want everyone to go home alive, but at this moment I am strongly considering him not coming home alive, if I even have a choice. The statue appears to be wearing the skin of a flayed human, with the limp hands dangling from its wrists. Underneath the stolen skin, his body appears to have a golden sheen to it, but it's hard to tell because it's smeared in blood. Just then, a booming voice rings out from the statue. "Mortals, look upon the form of Disappointment and despair!" What the? The voice boils with menace. It simultaneously manages sharp and piercing overtones that drill directly into your cranium, in a low rumbling bass that resounds in your stomach and makes you queasy. "You have committed the crime of attempting to steal from my temple. I demand a great sacrifice in penance. I will claim the life of one of those who follow you, unless you have something more valuable to offer." Huh. I feel like I need to walk around a bit. I don't know. On the one hand, you have Carlos, whom I would definitely sacrifice. I would not sacrifice anyone else in this situation, who decided to disobey a direct order to leave this room alone, letting his greed get the best of him, thus summoning some sort of perhaps servant of the gods who is going to do bad things to us. And you know, I've given people chances before. Anna just stole from me, not a god. You know, she endangered everyone else, but it's not as bad as summoning pagan, you know. Fucking monstrosities who can do great and horrible things. Just throwing that out there. Just want to throw that out there. You know, it's kind of amusing in that it would get tied to Anna because she would lose morale if Carlos, something bad were to happen to him. He's a scholar who is aggressive, greedy, and cautious, who has said stupid shit and done stupid things during our 300 days. So if there's anyone who deserves to die, it would be him. On the other hand, I do care about my people, no matter how stupid they are. Treasure is not as valuable, and this decorated spear, as interesting as it could be, who knows, it could be some sort of treasure we could use in a combat situation as well. Perhaps, you know, the situation might not be pertinent at all. He might not even take a fucking spear. We'll offer it all the same. That might be magical. You offer the flayed one the beautifully ornamented ceremonial spear from the arena in penance. His voice sounds, if not pleased, then at least satisfied with the respect you're showing for the gesture. "Your tribute is accepted." The gaze of the statue remains upon you and your people as you vacate Disappointment's temple, and the red light slowly fades away. My greedy followers and courageous followers and pious followers lose morale. Are you fucking smoking?! I'm gonna have to place a warning in the video. That was kind of sudden and loud. If I remember. Apologies. What timestamp was that? Something along like 3400. I'll just say, go ahead and watch out for the end. Maybe like put like an annotation or something up. No, fucking seriously, are you fucking kidding me? Well, shit! Cock, we couldn't get as many valuables as we wanted. You motherfucking expedition leader! This is all your fault! Our pious followers lose morale because they are questioning their faith and beliefs. They're like, oh no. Obviously, Captain is a weak pussy who... You know, I can understand them losing morale because they're disheartened and depressed by just the fact that they can't trounce over everything. Whereas, you know, the Golden Spear, which I don't have. Oh well, there was a 1 Golden Spear. I will never know what it does. Unless I load and test it out. Carlos, it is, but with the immense self-control I have, and the care I have about getting everyone I brought with me home alive, that is the only thing that didn't kill you. Whereas, you know, Rita there just absolutely crash. You know, courageous and pious. Words. Words. Fuckers. You're lucky I like you. I don't actually even like you. You're lucky as your commanding officer, I actually deign. Let me tell you who's gonna get a stiff tongue lashing when this is all said and done. Fucking Carlos, for endangering the entire team with, you know, oh, I gotta have a goblet. Fucker. They're all fuckers. I'll see you all next time.